Hello YouTube, it's Uncle at Reloaded here with something a little bit different. I thought we'd do a video on the miner and using the miner on dip attacks in war when Town Hall 10s have to hit down and hit Town Hall 9. So let's check out a couple of replays. There's not a lot to the strategy and it's pretty foolproof. So you know, king and queen, king down first, just a tank for the queen in one corner, and then as you can see it's just spamming all the miners across one side of the base. Don't have to do a two-finger drop, just spread them out. They do clump up a little bit as they all approach different buildings, but then they also split up again. You know, they can occasionally get hit by spring traps, but you know, you've got 44 of them here, which is the amount of troops you'd have if you're a brand new Town Hall 10, you hadn't got your army camps upgraded. And I'll be using 4, not 5 heal spells in these videos for people, just again because that's what a brand new Town Hall 10 would have. So this is a pretty good strat if you're a new Town Hall 10 and you're on dip attacks hitting max Town Hall 9s. The level of the walls doesn't matter because they go under them. The heal, why this attack's powerful is miners, even level 1 miners, have pretty much the same hit points as a fully maxed hog, a level 6 hog. Do not quite as much damage, but close to the same amount of damage, and you're taking 44 of them. They go over walls, or under walls in this case, much like hogs. But the real kick is this: when they're underground, the defences can't shoot them, so they don't get damaged as much as a hog. Double giant bombs don't do 1.5 times damage to miners, so they can survive a giant bomb better than a hog can. And when they're underground, spells still work on them. So when your miners have been damaged a bit and they pop underground and you drop a heal spell, they're getting healed while they're moving underground, but no defenses can shoot them, and it just makes them so powerful. So here, you know, we're seeing again another attack. So thanks again to Jenny and Still for popping up their bases again. See here, it's just spamming the miners on one side of the base, king and queen down, just to get a few extra defenses. You probably don't even need your heroes for this attack. Haven't tried that. I'll be using this in war whenever I need to hit a Town Hall 9. It's one of the nice things about it is that miners are all elixir. They're not cheap. They're kind of 4,500, 5,000 elixir each. So if you're making a full army load of them, it's a few 100,000. It's maybe 300,000 elixir, but that's about what you get from a war win bonus. So you're going to wipe your face with the cost of your army. But it does mean all the war win bonus for DE you're going to take home in the bag, because this is a no dark elixir army at all. The only real threat to your miners are giant bombs. But again, because you've got 50 of them and they spread up into so many different groups, even if you lose one clump, if you like, one cluster of miners to a double giant bomb set, it's no big deal, because you've probably got 3 or 4 other different groups. It doesn't need a lot of planning, doesn't need a lot of strategy. It's just drop your heroes down on a corner so that they go down one side of the base. You don't want to drop your heroes in the middle of a side, and the reason for that is once the miners have cleared all the buildings out, your heroes are going to get left behind bashing on a wall. And Nick kindly put up 3 different bases for me in a row, so we'll take a look at each of these. So again, it's just, you know, heroes down on one corner, spamming all the miners just along one edge of the base, and letting them go for it. You don't have to worry about luring the CC. You don't have to worry about the heroes, because they do a ton of damage. You can see there they just run straight up and taking out the hero. They're running up to the queen, and she's down as well. With the CC troops, I take 2 poison spells, and you can either, you know, here I've used 1 on the queen, or you can just save both for the CC, and that's probably a good option if there's, you know, like a dragon or something scary like that. But even there, I don't think those troops are going to will be much of a threat to a miner. Because again, they go underground, and when they're underground they get healed up with the heal spell. So as long as you're packing 4 or 5 heal spells, there's not a lot that I don't think Town Hall 9s can defend against this attack at all. I've done this in raids, I've done this in war, I've done this in practice attacks. I've yet to not 3-star a base, which is a bit scary. And there's, as I say, you know, huge amounts of planning involved in just basically rolling your face across one side of the base. So it's not the world's most elegant attack, but you know, it gets the job done. It's 3 stars for the team, and yeah, so it's kind of cool. You see this attack, it looked like it petered out, but there's actually there's quite a few miners here. It's a pretty quick attack as well. It goes from one side to the other. There's rarely any cleanup left. Nick's kind of sneakily got a builder's hut in the corner, but you can see there's an absolute ton of miners left, even though I did run over a couple of giant bomb sets there. Yeah, and you know, that's it. So I think there's one more for you guys. Yeah, these are pretty high level. These are max defense Town Hall 9s, and again, you know, that hugely strategic deployment of spamming one side of the base. They are a little bit different to hogs in that they will attack anything. So it's not just defenses they target. So they're a little bit slower to work their way across the base, unlike hogs. But the difference though is they clean up as they go because they're taking out everything. So there's no need to. There basically is no cleanup at the end of an attack. It's probably worth doing a little practice attack if you're thinking about using them in war. Not because it's a difficult attack to do, just because it's hard to know where your troops are. Because most of the time, all you see these little grey trails underground. So just getting the hang of heal spells is, you know, which is the biggest group is, because you kind of have to keep an eye out for when they pop up and get a rough sense of how many are running around. But that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. It's pretty, you know, it's a bit of a no-brainer strategy. It's very reliable. It's very safe. Hope it works for some of you guys. Hope you have a bit of fun with it. It's first couple of times to do it. It's kind of fun. You can, if you want to do a little bit of planning, think about where the likely double giant bomb sets are and come in from a side so that you're hitting the thin, like the bombs one at a time, which is what I did here. You can see there's a double giant bomb set close to the edge I came in on, and it looked like it's a likely spot for a double giant bomb, and that's why I came in on that side, because if they hit the giant bombs one at a time, they've got more than enough health to take a double giant bomb hit. Dropping a heal spell means they can just run straight over the top of a double giant bomb. If they hit it from the side, you can lose a few, but again, there'll be so many different groups of miners running around the base. So that's it. Hope it helps you guys. Hope you enjoy, and clash on.